Hi everyone, and welcome to this stream. Hopefully it'll all work out well. I can see crewmate is already in the chat, so that is good. Hopefully this will be okay. Hopefully you'll find this entertaining. It's a game I quite enjoy messing around with. I will inevitably die repeatedly, so I've made the settings a little bit easier because it's nicer to get away with it. Ooh, and I can actually now move the chat around to include some of these messages. There you go. And so I think the main thing I need to get now, well, if Cromana in the chat, I suppose I can ask, is volume okay? I will admit I am currently being deafened by the gameplay currently going on in the next screen. As I'm busy working with these things behind the scenes. Hey! We have Pink Gerbil in the chat too. I mean, if I knew I was going to have more than one person, I would have dressed up a bit more. Let me at least get my my hat. Bear with me a second. There you go. I got my hat on, so this should be hopefully quite productive. In fact, the two people currently in the chat are probably some of the more important people I'm going to have, because the game I am starting is Barotrauma. I thought you might like it. You've got to dress up for it a bit. So the game I'm playing is Barotrauma. It's a submarine simulator set on the planet of Io. We're going to have a crew. I will be taking captain role, and as such, I need some crew members who will currently be Crewmana 22. Sorry, Crewmana, and of course, anyone fancy gaming, which I've been allowed to refer to as Pink Gerbil. So, without moment ado, let's switch to the gameplay, and I'll show you to what you are on the crew. Please don't critique it too much. I have Barotrauma is a very good game. Character creation is not great, so the characters will look barely anything like you. I tried to do the best I could. Okay, so as we see here, I have already set up the ship. The ship will be the HMS Delta. After some deep soul searching, I was thinking about the Unsinkable and making that joke, but maybe we will go to the Unsinkable later. So, Captain currently is myself, Delta David. I will try my hardest to stay as the captain and let the crew do what they are ordered, rather than try and take too much control. There will be times. Well, I'm sure the HMS Gerbil would have sounded better. Actually, can I... The chat overlay in this is a bit rush. I need to make sure. My chat's not showing on this one. Oh, well, I'll have to sort this out next time. Yeah, I'll have to sort this out. There should be chat on this as well. I will see if I can endeavour to do maybe a mini stream break and get that fixed at that point. Currently, the chat will have to be on, well, stream chat. So, Cromana, you are my engineer. You are all things electrical. You will probably get shocked half a dozen times. In fact, I think I might be able to bring the... I think it is the chroma key. There you go. It's not perfect. It's obviously trying to hide everything. So, Cromana, you are going to be my electrician. I will probably let you be in charge of making sure the ship is moving at a normal pace, and let you do everything else. Anyone fancy gaming? I'm going to just refer to you as Pig Gerbil from now on because that will be your crew name. You are going to be my mechanic. The goal is to make sure that if anything starts leaking or breaking down and smoking, usually because I've either damaged it or let water into the ship, your job is to fix it. I will be hiring hopefully some more crew later on. I need to have some security on board, of which I really think I know who I'm going to bring in, and hopefully maybe a medic, depending on who we get at the first couple of outposts. So let us start taking the plunge. I will find out best place to put this chat in a bit. I might have to shrink it, and I apologise if it becomes a bit harder to see. Hey, we have a blog as well! Oh well, I've got 3 people now I need to impress. So this will inevitably go horribly wrong. And yes, so blog, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I was just giving the other 2 here their roles. You will probably end up being my security, which will basically be my gunner. Your job is to make sure that the things I don't like and want to harm the ship don't harm the ship. I trust you'll do a very good job with that. You don't need to do anything. Realistically, I'm just going to get the AI to control you. But I thought it would be fun to have names. That way, at the very least, when inevitably you shoot somebody in the back of the head for insubordination, you can say it's you, but it's not really you. If you'd like to make suggestions for characters, if particularly you'd like your character to do something, I am more than happy to try to encourage it. If you'd like me to say prioritize your character to do a certain thing, by all means tell me, and I will try to give the orders to make your character do that. But half the time they do what they want to do, even if I try to give them orders. But if you have any suggestions, if you want your character to purchase anything or use any specific items, let me know and I will try to incorporate that. Inevitably we're all going to die, so that's good. So currently I'm going to move the chat, I think, up in this corner. Nothing bad's ever going to come from the upper right corner, is it? Yeah, just like real you. Right, so I do know that we currently have... I'm on board a station. Crowmanor, you are currently in the electrical source of the station. And Gerbil, you're with the engineering merchant, so it all seems to be quite good. I think the first thing we're going to have to do is probably find a job without... I'm going to bang into walls a lot. I will routinely bang into walls and through floors. I do apologise. Like that. Let's get some manager. Okay, so, yep, nice, simple job. We're going to be taking some mining materials. Let's see if I can hire a crew member initially. We have a couple of assistants, sort of generic all-purpose. So far, we don't have We can't afford a security officer, so Blarg, I'm afraid you're currently not on board with us. But the second we can find a security officer, we will hire him and bring him on board. And the door shut again. It has been a while since I played this. They have done some updates since, so if there is some new things on it that I have no idea what to do, please bear with me. So I believe the first thing we need to do is probably get aboard our ship, which usually is always down here. So let's pick a very basic jobs. Oh, how do you find jobs again? I know we got the one. I'll see if I can get another one. I know we can go grab a few, and it might make sense to grab. We'll definitely bring an assistant in a bit. Okay, we have a monster. And some mining. Mining and the monster will probably get us killed. So, I'm going to ask if chat would be okay if I maybe just do a couple of smaller runs, get a bit used to this as well, and make sure we don't all die in the first go. We can make some decent money with killing the crawler, but we'll just do the very basic run. Some zeros across. I will endeavour not to let us all die. Endeavour to is the main thing. So we currently have a few factions we can join or support. The European Coalition, think your standard fascists police state. Jovian Separatists, think your rebels. The Church of the Husk and the Children of the Honk Mother are generally, you know, interesting ones to do. One is a religious sect believing in the Cthulhu-esque belief of improving upon humans, and the Children of Honk Mother is a faction of clowns. I'm not kidding, you can generally have clowns on board. But yeah, we'll start the ship. I have to initially give people their initial things, so if it's okay with certain members, I will ask Crowmana to turn on the ship. When she's not turning on the ship, I'm going to ask her to carry out some very basic maintenance, repairing electrical systems. And Gerbil, I'm going to ask you to repair any systems and fix any leaks. I think that's the basic things we need you to do for the time being. And because we are a fairly small ship with very little guns, I'm going to just quickly maybe ask people to operate some guns. So let's get... Anyone fancy gaming? I think Gerbil, do you want to go on the top guns or the bottom guns? We'll put you on the top. Okay. I need to remind myself with this ship. I believe this ship is a type called the Dugong? I think it's the Dugong. I sprung for the slightly better ship. It means we have less money to spend on things. And we will check to see if it all works. So, this is what the captain will see. I will inevitably change this to autopilot if we have to, so you're not just stuck constantly doing this. Very nice and simple. Passive radar, I open it up. I don't see anything unless it comes really close to me, but nobody can see me. Active sonar. Gives me a lovely view of where we're sailing. It allows everything else to see as well. We can mitigate that by throwing on a directional ping. We should be okay for the first few missions. There's not going to be many things. So let's just go on a nice active. And throw on manual steering. And try not to drown. Should be fairly nice, quiet. Currently, we've got nothing too important to do. And when we get some better ships, this bit will go a bit quicker. So how is everybody doing today? It's great to hear. We have encountered something. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Already in the very first dive, we're gonna die. Oh, okay. Oh. I think... Yep, Gerbil, you were able to fix it. Let's not bang into the roof of the cave. This is what happens when I take my eyes off the wheel. We smash into the cave. So let's, you know, we'll do the simple thing. We'll just tell autopilot that I just want a pilot to hear. Just take some of the stress of it. And we've docked. Okay, we didn't die. We didn't die. I should not be this happy that we encountered one tiny monster and we didn't die. But more importantly, we've got some decent money. Well, some more money. I can hopefully hire somebody to specifically sit on the guns. Go. Let's get hire him, but we should be able to make a quick edit. So let's change the nickname. Bring him on board. We've got a decent amount of balance. Can validate the hires. So, welcome on board, blog. now that we're here, we need to pick up another mission or two. So, more mining. Some more hunting. Another transportation. I mean, it's a little ironic saying, man, I'm glad to see a non-masked face when, well, those that know me know me. But we'll start off pretending, you know, for those who aren't used to it, we'll mention that there's been a lot of masks around. So these are the children of the Honk Mother. We can eventually start taking quests from them. Generally they are chaotic, not as bad as the husks, but all's good. We can offer to help, and that might hopefully make some more money. We're not necessarily big enough, I think, to warrant beating up crew members. We can steal from stations, we can cause chaos on the stations, and eventually kill. Eventually we will come across stations that have been invaded by pirates, and we have to be, we might be asked to rescue the people there. So, should I chat with the clown, or should I just start threatening them? Personally, I don't mind them too much, but you know, I'm gonna let other people worry. This Shelley Gordon might be a nice person, or we can beat them to death with something. Talk to the clowns. We've tried to do the rapport. We almost did. Don't ask anyone any fancy game. Anyone fancy gaming, but we almost did die horribly. Totally, it was one of the biggest creatures you've ever seen. Yeah, we'll chat to the clown. Oh, we tried. It's quite difficult to negotiate with clowns. No, I can't drive. I am purely the captain out of a sense of urgency, and that's it. If I could have been the medic, I probably would be medic, but... Oh. Come back. No, he doesn't want to know. We upset him. While we're on board the station, we should probably hire some... or see what we can buy. Well... I mean... I would say get an Admiral's hat, but I've already got one. Get some steroids? I think we're gonna get a ballistic helmet. I think that's something you might need. And I think you might have some body armor, but I'll buy some extra just to make sure you're okay. think if we get the commando fatigues, we can possibly lay that with the body armor. We'll make Blarg probably the most defended person on board the ship. We currently own a set of electrician goggles, which I believe is what Crowman is currently wearing, and engineer's jumpsuit. I think you're good with that already. We'll buy a couple of more flashlicks and maybe a couple of flashlights and a handful of fuel rods. We don't want to run too much out. Somebody has to be the captain, and it's just my fault that it has to be me. There looks like there's more above. I mean, I could end up giving chain of command. I'll get a couple of assistants myself, let them run around, and they can do the jobs I don't want to do. Can get maybe a couple of upgrades for a submarine. I mean, we've done a pretty good job already. Anyone fancy? I think Jabal is doing a ridiculously good job at keeping most things alive still. Now, I'm wanting to see if maybe we can do a few jobs with a slightly poorer submarine, and hopefully get a better one later on. There are a few here that could be quite nice. I you know what? I'm fairly certain I could probably find something I could use to beat you with. Ooh, the Orca is a fairly good one. Really? Really? I'm tempted to do my first chat ban, but I won't. I'll be good. I'll be good. You lot will be the ones that are supporting me. I ain't going to ruin this any more than I have to. Right, I suppose the question is what sort of ship do you want to go for? We've got Scout, we've got some transports, make lots of money. We've got a Minima Rupture, which I believe was something like Crowmana encouraged me to, at one point to download as a mod. Trust in the Rust. I never played that game, but I hear her say it enough. I mean, I suppose eventually we can pick whatever, all the ones we want and just switch between like a decent attack. Okay, yeah, let's go for the Orca. So, relatively high top speeds, fantastic ascent and descent. Agile vessel, only let down by a small complement of weapons, unreliable engine, and a reactor with a greater than average hunger for fuel. Still, I think we're carrying more crates, so it might actually be cheaper to buy and switch. Oh. Ah. Well, at least we know what we're going for. We're going to try and get the Orca. We don't have a medic. I don't know if you guys can't see this. Let me just move my character. Oh, sorry. Forgot my hat. Bear with me a second. There you go. Back. With my hat. But this sign above my head up here, that's a broken bone. So I guess I'm going to quickly pop to the medical facility to... Oh, Barotrauma. It's not full broken. So this will inevitably cause some minor health damage. I can get this fixed later. You know, I took that fall. I'm just going to learn not to fall down ladders again. It's just a flesh wound, exactly. We will start the ship. So we have some fairly nice things over here. So I've got some raw discounts and materials. Raw materials on discount. We have some more submarines over here. Is anything worthwhile? No missions for over there. Well, you know what? It's fine. We can do this. I think we transport some materials and let's put Blarg to the tests. If we die, we die. And if we don't, Blarg was a good hire. And if we don't kill it, we can just walk past it. Okay, so now that we're here, we need to ask Blarg to do stuff. So I'm going to remove the gunnery currently from Pink Gerbil. So, and I will offer it towards Blarg. So, Blarg, would you like to man the top or bottom guns? We currently have the top, although we are very not protected in the front right of the ship. So that might be something we need to address at a later point. Okay, I think what we will do then is... I'm sorry, Gerbil, but we'll get Blarg specifically on those guns, and when you are not busy, we'll ask you to operate the bottom guns. That way, if we do inevitably get into an issue where we all start dying, you can step away and Blarg can carry out his actual duties. That being said though, so this is what Blarg is currently seeing. I did buy some nice items for you, so we will equip you with your stun baton. Find out where on earth our supplies went. We'll give you a diving mask just to make sure that inevitably when we have to send you out. Ah, here we go. We can give you a ballistic helmet. Body armor. We'll give you that. at some point I will ask Crewmana to probably put the fuel rod away. But time being, we should be okay for the time being. Really, game? You just really like... Yeah, it was just... Fine. The game's decided that Blarg doesn't want to put down his box. Bear with me a sec as I okay, it's your emotional support box. We'll just let you hold on to your box, I think, for a bit. You are so determined to keep the box, you are refusing to put on... There you go, we've got you wearing at least something. Alright, we'll just let Blarg deal with his box, and I'll there you go, you brought it with you. Let's try to be a bit... Let's go a bit loud for this one. We're actually wanting to try to pick a fight with something. We can see where the crawlers are. So let's maybe throw in a directional ping. So you won't alert everything, but we'll at least figure out what's happening. And yeah, let's undock and start heading... Okay, so just to show people, these are currents. If we enter them, they will drag us in a specific way. We should be okay. Oh! We are currently being attacked. So we will throw on the autopilot to maintain position. I will temporarily take control of Blarg, and we'll show you what he's trying to kill. Okay, guys, this isn't going... Alright, I killed one, I'm out of ammunition! Fuck, do something! You're my security! Secure! Okay, maybe we, bit off more than we could chew. I'm gonna die. On the plus side, Jebel, you are fixing things. Crewmana, you're not helping. Let's... Well, I died. Something tells me I should have brought some better equipment for this. So, I am going to say, let's retry that, because that went not just wrong, that went horribly wrong. I can't believe that. I mean, I know I interfered. I got Blarg to do something he probably shouldn't have been doing. But let's get you to operate weapons back on up there. And that would have been useful in fight intruders. No mutiny on my ship. I will put you out into the ocean myself if I had to. I think we'll maybe just for the time being we'll just set a standing order in an emergency. Everyone can fight the intruders. Myself not included. I am the captain. I don't need to fight. Yeah, you know what? Nah, I don't need to fight. I'm the captain. What I say goes, right? With my... How many bullets do I have? I have barely any bullets. 6 bullets. That's one for each of you, one for a bad guy, and one for me. I can do this. I'm just gonna maybe just go... We'll set it on autopilot. That way I can manage the ship. Manage my ship. And I'll help. I'll take the bottom guns. See, now I'm paranoid. Are we actually moving? We are moving slowly. See, this is why I don't like the autopilot. Gotta go fast. We will, hopefully, there is some light RPG elements where the leveling up and all that, so the more we... I'll call the next ship the Sonic. The Ping might have warned them, to be honest, although it was difficult. We want to encounter them, but I suppose if we can just slip past without them noticing, we can always come back and fight them at a later point. And got distracted. There we go. I'm helping. Your captain is helping. Have they gone? I think we might be safe. Okay, so we are... Oh, no, here they come. I was like, do we go back and try to find them, or do we try to, like, dock with the ship, the station? I think they decided that for us. there's only 3. There's only 3. You know what? Jebel, you're no longer fighting intruders. I'm going to let you operate the gun. It's only 3. We can do this, right? I'm not making a stupid choice. But maybe we'll just let Blarg take the best shots, though. So we want them to come from above us. The second we get a better ship, I had such better ships than this when I played this privately, so I'm looking forward to saying goodbye to. I believe this is the Dugong. The second we say goodbye to the Dugong, we'll get an Orca, we'll get a Humpback, we'll get something. Oh, I don't want to micromanage, but I'm going to micromanage. Okay, that's more than I was expecting. There is a lot of them out there. A good captain does blame his ship. This is a rubbish ship. I will, like, get a much better ship. Depending on what we want to do. If we want to be quicker, if we want to be attack, if we want to transport. I personally like transport, but those things pilot like a sack of rocks. Let's see if we can bring both guns into play. Yay! We did it! We did it. You see, I'm a good captain! You all worked a lot better, and we had a final destination moment where we saw our inevitable deaths, and you all abandoned me. But, you know, I pulled us together. I pulled us together. There is no we, there is I. I pulled us together. Although I don't like how Gerbil is shooting something. Oh, and it's dead. But he is still shooting something. I think maybe, let's take you off guns. Mirror to South, I think we need a medic, and maybe another gunner. So, docking is an incredibly precise maneuver that I'm not just telling the computer to do for me. I have to line these 2 little green rectangles until it says they have close enough to start. So we can turn off the active sonar. A little bit more. There you go. You see? This is why I get paid the captain's salary, right? I get paid a salary. I believe if you're playing active multiplayer games, you can actually encourage people to pick their own salary, and you have to get paid a percentage. So we have got the new characters, of which I have a talent point, so we do have some level ups. I get to pick Bounty Hunter. Oh, I'm Inspirational Leader. I think Inspirational Leader probably works the best for us. Get some more experience if we're doing transport missions. Better skill gain. You know what? I'm an Inspirational Leader to you all. So I will, I think I deserve to give you the bonus to make you all better. Ah, Crowman has got a level, so we can get Egghead, skill gain speed, bonuses to electrical engineering and burn resistance. Gives a one-time reward for repairing a certain number of electrical devices. Could be useful, work towards it. A remote monitor. We could probably start getting some remote building things in a bit. And station engineer. Could be useful, could be useful. I'm not sure. Cromana, do you trust me to pick what's best for you? If not, I'm sure you'll tell me later. Cool, let's give you... Make it so the more you work on stuff, you'll get better at it. Jumping across to Gerbil. You can hold your breath for a bit longer, which you totally won't need because we are totally not sinking. This isn't the sort of thing I'm planning on happening. We can make the ship go faster. Same thing as Crowmana, but it's for repairing things. Do damages with your wrench and crowbars, which might be useful. Not that people are ever coming on board our ship. Could get you a safety harness. Or do some salvage mission bonuses. Ship go faster? Okay, we're going to do ship go faster. And I'm not sure if Blarg has not been with us long enough to get the experience. I should probably see how much money we have. Ooh, we could probably buy a new ship. Which I believe is over here. And we can get a nice fast ship. We will not have talk of safety on board my ship. Our ship is perfectly safe. I believe this ship has a few guns, so it has got guns on the top, but space for a gun on beneath. So we need to come at them from below. Yeah. Okay, we have left our dugong behind. We can always switch back at a later point. Let's have a look at what engineering stuff we can have to make it a bit easier for you two. slightly cheaper fuel rods. Yeah, you know what? I am going to purchase them. We'll do them to the submarine, and let's see if we can hire somebody. We need an assistant on board, or maybe a medic? We don't need medics. Nobody gets sick on my boat, right? That was close. Always get more fuel. That's right, we don't need it anymore. Nobody else. We should be fine. He says inevitably when things don't go fine. We could just do a few more smaller runs. That has never happened before. The fuel has never run out mid-ship, mid-fight. Totally not. I resent that even being mentioned. Got a few more. Oh, we can transport some explosives. Some nice stuff here. I think we are currently using quill guns, so we probably should buy some more ammunition for our guns. Get another crowbar. I think we might need one of those. Inevitably we can start making like interesting stuff, but right now let's just keep our ship afloat. Do we fight more monsters? Potentially. Do we fight more monsters and potentially start another outpost? Or should we try to take some explosives to another outpost? Totally not risky, either of them. Big bangs. Okay, we will go to the big bangs. I am not confident enough to go mining outside the ship at the time being. I will probably have to make it a private game get familiarize myself with things like caves and alien artifacts and worms bigger than our ship. Big worms. Big worms. Like, scary big worms. The ones that you won't touch the side when they inevitably eat you. There you go, Gerbil, you're back on the guns. We need to retell Crewmana. Start the ship. Okay, so this is going to be our new home for a bit. Which, even I get a little spot to look out from. So yay! It's the smell of stepping up in the world. The blood and sweat will come later, but right now, you know, it's only got 3 previous owners. Probably should throw on a degree of sonar. What happened to them? They disagreed with me. Totally, that's it. And they decided to abandon their ship, and you know we brought it off them. That's totally it. I'm not got a revolver at all. I've got a pipe. That's all I've got. I smoke my pipe. There you go. See? Ah! Shoot! Ah! 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 Like a glove. That was perfect. Totally not an accident waiting to happen. Ow. We'll just tell the computer to dock for us. There you go. All going nice. There you go. Couple of nice, quick, easy, totally not risky things about carrying chemicals, and we made decent money with that one actually. I didn't actually realise how expensive, much we get from that. We might actually be able to put some points into upgrading our ship if we're going to stay with the Orca for a while. Which, you know, I think we should actually. I think we should. It's a good ship. Okay, somebody did something. He was in trouble with the security. we can increase our ship in a variety of nice ways. Well, of course, we've got to put all our points into making the ship fast. And if we've got Gerbil manning guns as well, we can't have him doing stuff when he needs to be shooting things. So let's just make things last a little bit longer as well. Make it easy, quicker to repair. And maybe we'll make the gun something else. We have some nice, interesting ones here. We've got chain gun. Or we can upgrade them. Ooh. Oh, I'll be good. We're running some basic runs. Let's maybe just increase the hull. No, we can't increase the hull yet. I need some steel bars. I will never get that at some point. It's fine. Our ship's never been broken into. It's the best ship. It's lasted us for all the way through it, right? Yeah, we'll focus on going zoom. I don't think this is the security. Just back away, and there we go. We'll do the security first, and then we'll deal with all this. A few more jobs to take on. At some point, we might need to decide on which factions we want to start backing. We'll get a slightly better equipment depending on if we join the coalition or the separatists. I think we're still good for crew, I think. Maybe I'll get some more crew on the next stream. Or if we die horribly. Or both. We'll buy some steel, and that way... Get it now. Though I can't, for the life of me, see where the security officers are. Yeah, we should probably deal with the cultists. So, these cultists effectively infect themselves with a parasite called the Husk. It makes you stronger, it makes you better, until it makes you a zombie. They want us to take some cultists on transport, which usually fine. You can treat it if it comes to it. But we don't have a medic on board, so maybe not. Well, I mean, we could try. We just have to be quick. What do you think, chat? Should I take possibly infected cultists on a trip? Fair enough. We will take cultists on a trip. I swear, if we die, I'm not going to be happy. Oh, there you go. We can transport you can transport some commoners, take some guns, and then take some cultists. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Civilians, guns, and cultists. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. You lot have all killed me. This is mutiny. You're already ganging up. Yeah, you say sorry now. Alright, so we've got some lovely cultists on board, no medic, in case things go horribly wrong, so we're just going to have to run this as quickly as we can, I think. Let's quickly throw on autopilot, make sure everybody's doing a good job. Yeah. Okay, Blarg, Cromana, you're going to be, if any of these cultists turn, you're going to be the ones having to deal with them. Gerbil, you're stuck, making sure we don't sink. Throw a directional ping, let's throw back on this, and I will take control. I am now desperately looking down here to see if I hear anybody say, I don't feel well. Because if that happens, I might have to take control of Blarg and shoot that person in the head. No, actually, no. Who needs to take control of Blarg? I've got my revolver. I don't know what that was. I was not close enough to hear it. I will shoot Gerbil in the head. You leveled up, but you're not leveled up enough that you're like irreplaceable. And I'm still bruised. You lot don't know the pain I'm suffering from being bruised. Oh, their muscles hurt. We might be able to dock particularly quickly. We are being chased from behind. No mutiny on my ship. I've got the hat, you don't have the hat. Come on, I've got lots of guns, civilians and cultists on board. I don't want to keep you there for too much longer. Gerbil, if I give you a hat, would you be non-mutiny for maybe at least a few runs? Would you be okay with that? If I just give you the hat? The captain's hat, the admiral hat. I can give you that now if you'd like. Yep, you know what? Bear with me a second. There you go, you've got the hat now. You happy? You know what? No. No. I am the captain. Give me the hat. Give me the hat. Give me the hat. Give me my hat. Thank you. Captain, where's the hat? If you don't like it, get your own ship. I don't negotiate with mutineers. You see? I'm so good, I even leveled up because, you know, I took charge of that scenario. You could say that, you know what? You could say I'm a prodigy, so I'm going to say I'm a prodigy. Or, yeah, ooh, I could go faster. No, I'm a prodigy. Cromano, let's make it so you're very smart. We'll make it so you learn things faster as well. I think Gerbil might need to learn how to hold his breath for a bit longer, to be honest. Just because the way he keeps on talking, he might, I might just maybe seal him in the ballast tanks for a while. No mutiny. No, Cromana. I don't like this. You're not allowed to run. I run the ship. You do what I say. I swear, I've got the hat. You see this? This hat? I'm in charge. I'm in charge, alright? I'm in charge. Don't forget it. Side-eyeing my own crew. And Blarg, yay! You have got the ability now to become resistant to opium, which is always particularly useful. No, I don't want you holding your breath. I want you to sit in the ballast tanks and just think about what you've done. We can make it so that Blarg is slightly better at giving first aid. It might be useful until we have a medic on board. Could make it so Blarg moves a bit faster. I won't even respond to that. From the most prolific of the mutineers, I won't respond. I think we'll give Blarg more health and more melee power because he might need to beat up the crew into doing what I ask. Oh, and he gets another level up. So make him move faster so he can beat people up a bit quicker. Jebel, if I buy you a hat, will you stop complaining? I'm going to be polite. I'm going to be polite and just. I'm going to be nice. I can offer you a hat. Alright. We will start the journey of finding Gerbil and getting him. I mean, you've already got a very, very cool hat. Gerbil, Blarg is my security. You are not going to infect him with your seditious ideas. You see, I take control of you for like 1 second and you're already finding strange chemicals in the trash. Well, I mean, you know, this is your punishment. This is your punishment, Gerbil. For spring sedition, mutineering, you're going to have a look at the bottle, so it inevitably go wrong. Do I make you chug the mysterious liquid and just see? No, I'm gonna be good. This is your one warning though. Remember, I've got the hat. I've got the hat. If you're good, I'll get you your own hat, but right now. Yes, Blarg is incredibly smart. He has a security box, and that's all he needs. We're on the journey of getting Gerbil his own hat. If we had more, I would have brought you this one, because it's very much separatist talk. I don't want to give you a veteran hat. You don't deserve a veteran hat. We'll just search hat. Neither are particularly good. I shouldn't award you either of these. So we'll buy you this one. You can't have it on you. I'm not gonna let. You don't deserve the warlord. I'm gonna get the warlord. you can get your veteran's hat. And if you're very good, you can put it on. Until then, though, yeah, you get your baseball cap. Look. You deserve a warlord's hat cap. That'll be a lesson to you all. You listen to your captain, you get a good, cool hat. Possibly end up handcuffing Gerbil. I was kind of wondering why Crowman is hanging around the arms dealer, to be honest. The ship doesn't need to be great again. The ship is already great. I will not have anybody say anything bad about my ship. Although, with Blarg currently on board the station, I might just go and get him some armor. Away from me. Oi. I'm trying to buy something from you. Yep. Let's run over to me. There we go. Our hull is slightly better. I won't look at the drugs. We don't need the drugs yet. When we inevitably get a medic, I will look more into it. I am very tempted to just run up to Gerbil and slap them with morphine, but we will not do that. But we are going to cure my owie. That was close. adding chat to this stream. That I can see it. It was a big mistake. I am now just waiting for the day Gerbil takes control of my ship from me. Okay. Where's that arms trader? I need to make sure now. I'm worried that my own crew's going to turn against me. Well, correction. At least one of my crew's going to turn against me. I'm not paranoid. Who said I was paranoid? Yes, it's not paranoia if it's true. Okay. Random search. I'm gonna blame Blog. Blog. I'm gonna need you to make sure that we don't have anybody on board our ship that shouldn't be here, so I might see if you can do an initial quick check. I can't remember what a Moloch is. I think it's big, but I don't think it's too big. So, once again, I'm going to throw it over to the chat. Do we do a nice transport with explosive cargo and separatists? Or do we go for monster hunting? We can do nice, safe transportation mission. Or fight the big scary thing. Safe. You know, I'm gonna be fair. Okay, so we've got one on one. Gerbil, your choice. Aw, Bug, you don't want to fight the big monster? I believe the monster's going to stay there, so we can always come back later. Okay, we'll do the safe. And a bit more money. Get some better guns. We are currently friendly with the fascists, and the clowns don't like us. We'll fight the big monster. You know what? How about we'll make that the end of the stream? I will run this back, and then we can run, and we'll try to fight the big monster. first. It would be so easy. There we go. Oh. I'm in charge. I have the hat. You know, you've been good. You've taken your hits. I'm gonna. There you go. You can have your hat. I'm a fair captain. Just remember that. Ooh, we're going quite fast now. Let's have a look. Electricals, we're doing good. Faster ships do make things go good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. There you go. You say I wouldn't be a good driver. Go full speed. Still avoid the giant bit of rock directly in front of us. I'll it's here. Yeah, oh, you can't see it? Oh, that's too bad, but driving license is here. Up. You're distracting me. Crewman, we're out of power. We have bigger issues right now, Gerbil. We are... out of power. Why are we out of power? Cremena. We should be okay. I don't know why we're low. Okay, I think we're putting out just enough energy. We just need to guide her in. Okay, we have some light. Let's turn off the sonar. That might generate some more. I think we might need to look at increasing how much electricity you have on board the ship. It's okay, I can do this, guys. This is not a judgment. This is a judge-free ship. Perfect. There you go, you see? And you doubted me. I know you didn't say you doubted me, but I could tell you thought you were doubting me. Alright, I'm thinking... brief stopover. Have a look. See if we can increase how much electricity we're going through. Or decrease how much electricity we're going through. And... possibly quickly head back. This should make it easier for crewmen. And this should mean that we do not run out of energy again. We'll be glad that it was a relatively small, quick mission. If we were in the middle of a gunfight, that would have been quite deadly. In fact, I think we've got enough money now that we can potentially splash out on... I want the ship upgrades again. Him. I'm going to treat ourselves, I think, to a chain gun. Make them move faster. I do need to buy chain gun ammo though. Ah, here you go. We can kill a large crawler, which is totally not the thing that killed us the first time we went out. You get to try out the new guns, try out the new ship, and it should be Yeah, it's only 5% difficulty, we can do this. He says, you know, the undeserved optimism. There should be a, what was it? Movements and maintenance. Load items. Reload, reload. No, we don't want that. We want clean up items. I am super confident. Totally super confident. We can do this. I hope. I was wondering why it said insufficient power there for a second. Yeah, we're just going through that. I can't remember if it's in order. So I think... No, you know what? I'm going to make it so you stay on the guns. I think that's probably the most important thing right now. I mean, we're fighting monsters. We need you on the guns. There is a beacon station, so a like, sub-objective that we could go and reset up. Right now, not confident enough to really warrant going out into the ocean by myself. But we know it's on this thing, so we can fix it at a later point. Oh! So good. It's just a little scratched. It makes it lived in, right? Nobody saw that. Okay. That will be the reason why we started leaking from above. Only a minor sinking submarine, and it was totally nobody's fault. It was just an accident. But yeah, it could happen to anybody. Oh, that sounds like the chain gun's starting up. Should probably put back on directional ping. I can't remember if we have any decoy. Guess not. Okay, they're coming from behind us. Oh. There we go. We're using our good new gun. Sorry, Gerbil, but I want Blarg to use his new gun. It's okay. It's just a little bit of order. We're all good. You just yeah, everything's fine. You go up there. You sort that out. I'm just gonna sit on this turret and help. I think. Ignore the chat. We're all good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. I can't. Alright, one down. I appreciate. I can't shoot the thing if you're in the way. I mean, you're doing your job, I guess, but yeah. Well done, gang. Everything is okay. That's the That's the "we're doing okay" alarm. We killed all the monsters. I'm just going to let the people in charge deal with it, and I don't even have any tobacco. So, is this all fixed? I think it's all fixed. I think we're good. Yeah, you've got to fix everything. That's sort of your job. Okay, I think it's not the big monster that we thought I said would fight. But I think we need to go back to the station, we need to heal up. And I think I might conclude the stream there. I didn't break anything. It was the monsters that broke everything. And that was because they were jealous. Let's turn that one off. I want to... We don't have anybody there. There is nobody currently for us to join. Okay. We will make our way to the dank mine. And I think we'll just call it at that. We'll make our way to the dank mine, and then I think that'll be the nice conclusion to the stream. The stream where nobody died, not once. Nobody's injured at all. It's all good. It's all fine. It was just a little waterlogged, but it's all good. Let's reload my gun, I think. Yes, exactly. Can we all, you know, have the same sort of like thinking that Crewmana has, which is we survived, and we're totally not running into a mine to sort of like lick our wounds. I thought I fixed the reactor. We need to address that. Crewmana, you have currently been bitten by something. Probably those crawlers. Gerbil, you've also been bitten. Oh, but look! All of you been bitten, and I'm bitten alongside you. So, you know, I'm a captain of the people, right? How you doing, Blarg? You all okay? Yeah, you on the gun? You seem fine? Okay. Gerbil, you all good? Everything happy? Can I get you a spot of tea? No? Okay, cool. It's a badge of honor. I am nothing but a captain of the people. I support my crew. And my crew, I expect my crew to support me. Let's see how fast we can make the ship go. Too fast. Pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go. I think we might try to outrun that mud raptor. Gerbil, we've got a leak. Can you fix that? Thank you. Yeah, let's I'm just gonna. Oh, look. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, the junction box is perfectly fine. Oh, good in here. Just, yeah, no, yeah, all good, still great. I'll just check this corner. I'm not a coward. I am making sure these junction boxes have to be absolutely fine. There you go. I'm trying to... Okay, Blarg's dead. You know what? It seems so nice. I think I'm just gonna go for a small walk. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Don't worry. I'm sure it will be okay. Bye, guys. Have fun. Well, if there's broken devices in the room, you need to fix it. I might have to end the stream by killing you all. But it's fine, you know. Gerbil, you're doing good. It's your ship now, right? Actually, I don't know if I can find my way back, and there's high pressure. I think you're unconscious, which means I can't... Yep, Gerbil's dead. Well, this is an interesting horror. Trapped in a black void with monsters outside. Yeah, let's... I think end the stream with this. I think I'll have to do a retry, and we'll get back to it with the same crew back. So even if you're dead, you'll all come back. Yeah, the captain is going down with his ship. I'm just... Oh, yeah, I was just making sure there was no monsters on the outside. I'm sure I can probably find the ship again. Somewhere. He says. There you go, I'm coming to save. You want... You know what? Yes, for the remainder of the stream, Gerbil is the captain. This is all Gerbil's fault. I declare a mutiny. He sunk our ship. He killed all the crew members and himself. There you go. I've rescued... I'm back, guys. I don't know where Crewmate is. There you go. I suppose I will do the thing befitting and go into the obviously a monster-infected ship to at least try to find out where my crew died. So, Cremella, you died. Oh yes, you died. I tried to pull her in. It's not my fault the door shut on her. Let's see. Oh, we do have a medical bay. That will be nice to know. I will ensure that we get a medic maybe for next time the stream starts. I can't see Blarg. I think they may have dragged him out to eat him. Curse you! Curse you, gerbil! This is all your fault! The captain destroyed us all! Damn! I curse you! I think we'll leave the stream there, folks. Thank you for sticking with it. I hope you're enjoying the game so far. We will get better. We'll have bigger crew. And inevitably won't die to these things. Once again, I blame Captain Anyone Fancy Gaming. Gerbil. It was all his fault. But yes. Bye, Blark. Yeah. So thank you all for coming, and I'll probably do another stream some point later. But yeah, thank you again. There it is, everyone.